or something? I don't think Watson is very pleased. Get this over with and just shoot me now. Do not be long. Do not be. God, so many names. Okay. A t-shirt. What am I reading? Everyone's done watching this video. No one. I'm not. Hey there, minions of technology. My name is Tim Lee. Welcome to Legacy Studio. I almost said URU, which would be correct, but honestly, it's Legacy Studio. We're in episode number 6 today. As we get started, humongous thanks to my Legacy historians. As I try to find the button here it is. My Legacy historians, Tony Allen, Sean Hammond, and William Poneth. Tony Allen in the live chat room with me tonight. And then, of course, all my other amazing Dorka historians and early access historians. If you want to be part of one of our live recordings of one of our URU episodes, they're random, but I do try to let you know a few minutes ahead of time that we're going to be recording. And, of course, love having you in the chat room as we do this live. Now, let's get down to business. We have a whole lot of comments to read. As you know, and per the usual in the last 3 episodes or so, some of these readings can go a little long. So right down here, in this moment in time, right down here, you're going to find a fun little thing that's going to tell you when to scoot forward if you do not want to go through all the reading stuff. Stop it. 924, get your wife to read the book to us. Oh, what an idea. She won't do it, but oh my land, that would be hilarious. I know, she's a much better reader than I am. She actually reads to me all the time, so when I do all my paintings here in Legacy Studio, especially in the crazy season when I get super busy and she wants to spend time with me, she'll actually come down here or come into the studio and read one of her books to me. It's actually pretty awesome. So yes, if anyone could read a book properly and not stutter over it like I do, my wife would be that person. All right. Stacy Campos says, YouTube isn't letting me reply to Sean's comment, but the copyright music from the gallery is also briefly heard later in Path of the Shell. Shouldn't have problems with other parts of the game. When F1 doesn't work, try Control F1. I found a problem with my keyboard. I did fix that. Let's see here. I don't know why, but on one keyboard I can just push F1. On the other I have to press Control F1. Those orange circles on the ground, some are lit up, some aren't, are called maintainer symbols. Excuse me, that's a little burp. Sorry. They indicate what the age... Oh, that the age has been inspected and is still safe for use. The world building detail, nothing you need to solve. You found the journey cloth on the inside of the tree after hitting the button that turned the tree closed and /close the door. And then you couldn't open that door back up when you tried to push the blue button again. Unfortunately, there's still one outside of there, near the adjustable ring things, that is still unaccounted for. Sean pointed a few out in the last episode, but you misunderstood where he was directing you on that one. I misunderstand everything about what everyone says and about this game. So, chat room, Tony, my friend Tony, I'll let you handle telling me if I missed one of these, if you will, sir, or whoever's in the chat room. Just saying. Let's see what else here. A nudge on the puzzle with the light switches that turn on and off over the randomly marked round floor. You're right that the star-looking shape in the middle of the floor goes with the clue in the gallery with the star shape that lines through it. But you haven't noticed everything that clue has to offer. For the sake of slowing your brain down, use the cursor to point at each individual line and shape. There's nothing to click. Just use the cursor to force yourself to slow down and examine more closely, because there is a lot more going on in that clue, but those details are easy to miss. And I echo Sean's suggestion to focus on Ages Beyond MYST Prime and ignore the other 2 sections of the bookshelf for now. Exploring those now will just add confusion. Okay. Let's see. For the sake of slowing your brain down, use the... Okay. A nudge on the puzzle with the light switches that turn on and off over the randomly marked round floor. You're right that the star-looking shape in the middle of the floor goes with the clue in the gallery with the star shape and lines through it, but you haven't noticed everything that the clue has to offer. And this is episode 4. Oh, they haven't seen episode 5 yet. So technically, we did find out more, that we haven't fully solved it. Okay. Emily Rose says, I swear I'm going insane with the stained glass clue and the circular room. I see info, but it does nothing when I use it. Hey, good. She's in the same boat I am. Welcome to the club. Emily Rose says, dang it, I just lost the key. That's good. That's good. You got me. You got me. You got me. Just lost the game. Grr. There's more to be found in the monorail place. You may want to put on boots first so your feet don't get sore. I've heard that some boots were made for walking. Isn't that a song? Boots made for walking. Isn't that a song? Let's see. Under your webcam, you should list the name of the song that it's supposed to play so we can listen to the OST while you play the game. I'm sure someone would be willing to help you figure out what music plays where. Oh, good heavens. That's a lot of extra editing, probably, but I don't know. I don't know what the sound effects you hear in the ferry terminal area are supposed to be, but I like to imagine it's ghosts of the dunny groaning at you. Alexander McTavish said that one. What sound effects you hear in the ferry terminal area? The ferry terminal area is supposed to be, but I like to imagine it's ghosts of the dunny groaning at you. All right, now really quickly, before, I think this was only episode 4, so let me go check episode 5, because I know I've released that to our early access members. You are extremely close. There's a trick to all the puzzles in this age, except the first one, for some reason, that if you know the trick would provide the last piece you need. Unfortunately, I'm not sure there's a way to learn that trick within the game. It's just kind of expects you to try things and stumble across it. Lovely. Spoiler for the hint below and a full answer further below that. What's not there is equally or sometimes more important than what is. Now the question is, what is he talking about? I won't read further on his... Will I? Should I? I'm going to try to not read the rest of his comment. I'm trying to figure out how to minimize his comment. I don't think I can. All right, fine, I'll read it. You figured out how to make the light show a path in the door. If you light up that path, then start at the location of the red dot in the image. Follow the path of shadow to the center of the room. Oh, I never would have got that. Would I have got that? Oh, I'm going to check that out. That's interesting. All right, let's move back here to other comments here. Horatio for Uru, before reading Sean's spoiler above about Kadesh Tolesa, the age you're in, look at the book on the right shelving unit under your Relto. That's one that highlights the first 4 ages you're trying to complete. The handprint journey cloth ages Teledon, mushrooms, Garishine, where you got your key, Kadesh Tolesa, giant trees, the age you're in, and Eder Gira, or Eder Chemo, lava and air vents. In this book, it names these ages and provides a quote that hints at some aspect of the age. The hint for Kadesh Tolsa, or Tolesa, is where you get the information that Sean references in his spoiler. Sean says, Horatio for Uru, it's been forever since I've read that book. I didn't realize that hint was in there. Good to know. Well, Horatio, thank you so much. I'm sorry I missed your comment before seeing that. Little spoiler there, but you aced it. I appreciate your comments. At 1448, although I believe there's a puzzle related to the switches in the Bevan Bridge that you came across later, my main reason for pointing them out was simply to show you how lovely the light garden is when all the lights are switched on. I figured you'd enjoy the artistic ambiance. I didn't mean for you to burn you out thinking it was another puzzle, lol. Well, I like the artistic ambiance, so you did just fine. Sean Hammond says, so disappointed I missed a live stream. We'll definitely look at catching the next one. I think my favorite MYST game is MYST 3, especially Amateria, the pinball age. I actually did not like the pinball age myself personally, but I'm just saying. The way you solve each of the puzzles when then you get to ride back through your solutions on the roller coaster is an amazing experience. I like at the very end, when you solved everything and you're in the center room, and then you ride through not only one of the puzzles, but you ride through all of them all together, and you get that full blast of it all. I do like that. Story-wise, though, I think Riven was more interesting and well-executed. I've put more hours into URU than all the others combined, but it's not really a MYST game, and I don't think it has the best story or the most memorable moments. Other no spoiler notes below. At 1640, there's actually something here. I guess maybe this could be considered a small spoiler. But it's not a puzzle, and it's something you won't likely find unless you happen to stumble upon it. If you squeeze right into that corner, you can just see a page stick out to the right wall of that window. If you have a hard time finding it, it's plainly visible from the bridge. And I'm reading all these, and I have no idea who's talking about what, where, like where exactly. And I'm not going to click the video and see it at that time, but maybe in the future I'll do that. 2255, having too much choice about where to go is sadly the biggest issue with stuffing MMO-scale content into a single-player package. Agreed. That's why I recommend sticking to the prime ages, the ones with a hand above them in your bookshelf. So I'm beginning to see a bit of a, what's the word I'm looking for? Pattern here that I didn't notice. When I think you guys have been talking about the bookshelf and not to go read the other books on the bookshelf, I thought you meant the other bookshelf on the other side of the room. But I'm getting a picture here that you're all telling me to stick with only a certain set of books on the big bookshelf with all the different sections for books. That's my guess, is what you're actually telling me to do is to focus in that key. So if that's the case, I'm about to make good on what you guys... I'm going to double check that because I have been getting prime age mixed up. And yeah, let's see here. The ones with the hand above them. So I'm just going to focus on the ones with the hand, if I'm understanding correctly what you guys are saying. There's 2 bookshelves, people. 2 bookshelves, okay? This wasn't when you guys say don't go to the bookshelf, I'm thinking I mean the bookshelf behind me, okay? And I do listen to what you tell me to do. And I've been following that to a T. Have I really even looked at that other bookshelf? No! Just saying. I do listen to what you say. That limits the places you have available to you and gives you a clear objective. Find the 7 claws in each age. At least until you get more solid footing for how all the different places connect and relate to each other. 2535. Again, this is the rock, paper, scissors table. Nothing to see here, and it's not related in any way to the buttons on the bridge. What's the rock, paper, scissors table? Oh. That's not related. That's not related? Okay. All right. Really? Really? Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm going to click on these. I know I said I wouldn't, but I am. Are you? You're nothing. You're a waste of my time. Because I certainly can't click it. What? What was the... Having too much choice about where to go. Sadly, the... 1640. Are you? You're nothing. You're a waste of my time. Because I certainly can't click... Wait, what? Huh? Well, oh, did I click on the wrong one? What was this one? World as it is. I am at a loss on what to do next. Oh, he was answering my question. Okay. There's actually something here. I guess maybe this would be considered a small spoiler. Let's see. It's not a puzzle, something you don't likely find unless you happen to stumble upon it. If you squeeze right into that corner, you can just see a page stick to the right wall of that window. I don't think I'm going to invest too much time in that. I don't think I will. Okay, we got to get into the gameplay here. It's time to get into the gameplay. So let's just get into the gameplay. So, who's confused? This guy! Hey, look, I got into first-person view. Alright, now, not this shelf. This shelf. Now my question is... Oh! These bad boys. Not these. Not these. But these. I see. Now, part of me, something that immediately comes to mind is the buckets that I got rotating, but I didn't ever get into to actually take it somewhere. So I'm tempted to try that, which I don't think is this one. That's the hand, but what is the... this one? I guess I'm going to do it. It wasn't my first intention, but I guess I'm going to do it now. Hurry up and wait. Okay. So... what the... whoo, what the... oh, man, that totally... whoo, that sent chills down my back there for a second. What on earth was that supposed to be? I'm awake now. Everyone else awake now? I'm awake now. I am highly awake now. Alright. So that thing is what I need to get on. And I need to go and see about how I go about doing that. So it's this way. It's a little loud. It's a little loud. It's kind of noisy. Is it over here? I think this is what I'm looking for over here. Okay. So this is what I'm looking for. Now, I can't jump in. Where would I jump in? Wouldn't it be right here at this bendy point? Yoink! Oh, whoa. Not quite hopping up there. If I can't get up there, then what's the... how do I... yoink! Jump! Jump! Let's try this mode. He's barefoot. Okay. So I'm supposed to get into this, right? I don't get it. And how about this? Oh, that's cool. So this is all about timing. Okay. So I need to line it up perfectly. And I need to count how many clicks does it take to start it moving. So I'll do this now. Wow, that takes a long time to slow down. Huh. Okay, now here we go. $11. All right, let's go ahead and stop it again. Stop. Stop. Oh! All right. I need to do a practice first. All right. I mean, dadgum. Oh. Okay. So I have 11 seconds to race over here and hop in this thing once I start it. All right. Well, I think I have enough. I think I can do this. Even with these glitchy controls, I think I'm getting the hang of it. Okay. Here we go. Nope. I don't. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get in there. 9, 10. Okay. Cool. Too cool. Now, what about the whole getting out situation? Because isn't it just going to keep going? That's not freaky at all. Oh. Okay. Huh. All right. Cool. Okay. Well, hey, we're finally somewhere new. That didn't take forever at all. Oh, is this a control panel? This looks like a control panel. Oh, it's a control. I want to play with the control. I want to play with the. Let me in. I want to play with the controls. Boy, I sounded like a complete millennial there. Thank you, Tony. Tony said I did a good job. Ah. Okay. Oh, I can reverse it? Okay. Okay. Even these? Oh, my land, there's so many buttons. Okay, can I take a picture of this? Because I certainly don't know what I'm doing. Okay, at least I have that now. I should go and explore the rest of this room before I go and try anything else. I think that would be my wise move. Get out of the seat, boy. Alright, let's see. Alright. That looks like something that we just saw on the control panel. Oh, would you look at that? We can come back whenever we want now. Yes! Cool. Look in the hole. Look in the... I can't look around? Okay. What? So if I can't look around, I see the gear turning. What else am I supposed to see? I'm assuming that my attention would be kind of focused in on that gear turning if there's nothing else that I can do, which there certainly doesn't seem. Okay, there's the bird. Okay. Which honestly, that bird sounds very familiar. It sounds like the bird from No, it's not the bird. It's another critter from another game. Another MYST game. Was it episode 2? No, I feel like it was episode 3. I don't really see anything absolutely... I mean, you can't move it, once again. And once again, the attention seems to be focused on this whole moving system. So, let's get out of here. How do we get out? There we go. Alright. I thought there was more than one. Okay. Nope, there's only 2. This looks like a thing. Is this a thing? This is a thing. Okay. I didn't expect that thing to do anything because the thing is already here. That's a thing. I'm assuming one of these will go up and the other one will go down. Let's see what happens if we push the blue button. Can someone call maintenance? Maintenance, we got a problem. This looks like a foot pedal to me. Does this look like a foot pedal to you? You know, even barefoot men might have the right answer sometimes. We're going up. Feel like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory right now. We're gonna launch out of the top of this place. Okay. Oh. I hear bubbles popping. Is that you guys? All right, yeah, this is totally Charlie in the Chocolate Factory right now. Nothing's oh, wait. Nope, nope. It did turn a light on. It's all for looks. Oh. Can we take a picture, please? Nope, it's not going to let me take a picture. You're really not going to let me take a picture. I'm offended. Hey, Sean Hammond just showed up. Yay, caught a bit of the live stream this time. Thank you so much, Sean. Hi, buddy boy. Welcome to the club. Glad you can make it. Okay. I don't like this third-person stuff. You know what? I never liked those styrofoam molding thingies. No one ever liked those. So, whose bedroom did we, oddly enough, wander into without any permission whatsoever? I'm sure we'll get to some lore here in a minute, but first, a handprint. I sense a way to open windows. Open the windows. Open them up. Let's get a view of the outside. Oh, it's murky. Someone get maintenance in here. Clean up these windows. This looks gross. So gross. Of course it's gross. They're raising mushrooms everywhere. Might want to take a closer look at that page. I'll take a closer look at that page. I will. I will definitely take a closer look at that page. Let's see. Well, not much scrolling to do here, so I'm assuming the attention needs to be on that. So I'm assuming we can stop that water at some point in time. Okie dokie. Quacky dacky. Dackle quackle. Okay. So, we're going to go look at that page again. Go look at the page. Go look at the page. I wanted to take a picture of the page, and it wouldn't let me take a picture of it. It looks like a teepee. It looks like a teepee with a weird haircut. and likes to play golf because it has, like, spikes on its foot. Could it be a waterfall? Could it be a volcano? Could it be a... I freaked out a little bit there. Just a little. I was not expecting that. I don't want to touch it. I'm not ready to touch it yet. It's apparently ours, but I'm not going to touch it yet. I know where it is. Whoa, hang on. Whoa, hang on. Hang on. I just noticed a second something. Oh, no. Okay. That right there. I saw that. I was like, it's the same thing as what we just saw. Okay. I'm scared to touch that. I'm still looking around in here. I know when not to touch things. This is a non-touchy time. For the moment, it's a non-touchy time. No touchy time. Well, you know what it is? Oh, I have to sit down to see everything. I see. Oh, now I get to look at all of it. Great. That's a real big mythical monster that I can't take pictures of. He is larger by far. Can't read junk. I'm supposed to understand this, and I can't. I saw the word lagoon. They're really ugly monsters, I'll tell you that much. I can't play with the pen. I can play with everything but the pen. Oh. That's cool. Okay. Oh, it's because I stood up. Never mind. See, now, wouldn't you want a picture of this? Wouldn't you want a picture of that? Now I have to draw it. And where's my pens? I got a million pens. I got them all right here. Just being fussy and annoying and sounding like a millennial. That's not what I'm intending to do. Looks like a heart. Doesn't that look like a heart? Not like a heart, but like a heart. So, comes down this way. You know, maybe it's more like a stomach. And then there's the dots here. And then the secondary... Oh, this is a cow stomach. That's what this is. So there's a second stomach. And then the whole big extra wide stomach part here. And this little center thing here. And the bridges going this way. Like so. Oh, maybe this is outside. So we have a box right here. Box right here. A box right here. A box down here. A box over here. A box over here. A box up here. Okay. So this one is assigned for 4. I promise, I'm sure I'll memorize these soon enough. That is not a sign of any of the other one. Oh, great. It's not even a sign that I recognize. And doesn't that mean 10? Didn't the line through it in the other one mean 10? I feel like that meant 10. So could that mean 12? Possibly. I could see that meaning 12. That one is 1. This one, I think I'm going to assume is a 10. And then this one here is a KI, which is a 3. And then this one here is a 6. Oh, now, wait a minute. I was supposed to be able to do the math off of this because 6 is the line through it, which is 5 plus 1. So wouldn't the other one there be a 2 plus 5, which would be a 7, I believe. Okay, I think it's clicking back through. I think I'm remembering the good old days. Totally pointed that one in the wrong direction. Okay, there we go. And then this one is a number 2. Okay. Boop. Boop. Okay, number 2. This is a 4. This one's a 7. Right? No, wait. 5, 7. 7. That one's a 7. 7. This one is a 1. The one on the other side is a 2, 6, 3, and 5. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. I'm not as stupid as I look. Okay. Fryman Safe Haven series. Oh, that's what the other thing is. Warranty information card. Thank you for purchase of the Fryman. Accessing the safe. For Safe Haven 2 models, the lower portion of the tank is accessed via the safe button. The safe button is located directly above the patented central feeding hole. I pushed it. Didn't I? I swear I did. On the back side of the equipment. For Safe Haven 3 and 4 models, the safe button is built into the light on-off switch. Simply press the light switch for longer than 3 seconds. Oh! Combination. The combination from the factory is the last 6 digits of your registration number. Of course, the combination can be changed at any time following the instructions on the separate insert entitled Changing Your Safe Combination. Safe Haven 3 shown for purposes of illustration only. Your aquarium may differ depending on the model. Fryman. I love that. Okay. Oh! Oh! Registration number. Oh! Cool! Alright. Fun puzzles. Fun puzzles. So my Fryman registration last 4 is 3207. Right? Wasn't it the last 4? Douglas Sharp. Oh! We're in Sharper's room. Cool. Changing your safe combination. Okay. Model's owner will be required to enter a combination in order to... Okay, portion of the lower portion has been raised. Combination from the factory is the last 6 digits of your registration number. Okay, down last 6 digits of the registration number. 1, 2, 3... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 207. 1, 2, 3, 207. Love stuff like this. Okay. Okay. This guy likes to draw really ugly creatures. This is where he poops, I assume. What's this one? Okay. He chose a very odd way to make his way up here. What number is that? That's a 1 and a 7. So that's 17? I'm assuming that's 17. I think it's supposed to represent 17. 17. What would 17 stand for? Okay. Oh, I didn't check out the weird creature thingy. I want to see the weird creature thingy. Don't we all want to see the weird creature thingy? It's not going to let me see the weird creature thingy. Of course it's not. So here's my question. Does What's-His-Face Sharper keep a picture of himself or someone else? Well, apparently it's not important enough to look at it. So... I'm going to say it's a combination. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, this isn't going to work. 3, 1, 2, you know what would work is holding it down. So I bet you that's it. 0. Yeah, no, I'm just going to hold it down for a few seconds. You know. We got a book. We got a book. We got a book. Do we go in the book yet? Is there anything else to look at here? I'm going to look at the book. Wow. quiet. Okay. I'm intrigued. That's back from where we came. Is this guy an artist? I love my world of shrooms. I'm assuming if you lived here for a long time, it'd be more like, all of my world is shrooms, man. Yo. Conch and Keach, or whatever their names are. I'm like, dude, you won't believe how big the shrooms were. There's a lot of books. For the record, I have no experience with shrooms of any form other than them growing out of the ground. So the books do not seem to have any kind of thing. I will come back to the papers. Don't assume that I don't care about the papers. Don't you touch it. I just wanted to look. Okay. Not really a fan of the fact that you can't really see anything from those pages. You know, you just look at it and you're kind of like, I can't really tell what it actually looks like. Huh. Okay. Whoa, what's that thing over there? Big tall tower. Whoa, is that like a whole city over there? Is that Dunny over there? I can see that being Dunny. The whole thing is Dunny, right? I mean, like, we're on Dunny right now, aren't we? That's the premise. Just what on earth is this? This looks like the tower from the Lego movie, where they keep the Craggle. Okay. Let me... I love when I see stuff that I can't click, because then that means I don't have to worry about it. I am very thankful about that. He improved his drawing skills ever so slightly on this one. Let's have a seat. Please, sit your butt down in this comfy chair. Rest your bare feet. Okay. Let's start with this one. Dear Watson. My dear Watson, dear boy. Big problems. The house in Nobin. The N is silent, right? Oh, Noloben? Noloben? Noloben. Nubbin. Is not empty. I met someone there today. My Dunny isn't great, but I spoke with him for a while. Yeah, he's Dunny, and as we figured, he knows a lot about the creatures. A whole lot. We obviously need a meeting ASAP. Mary. Okay. Or Marie. I can see it being Marie. Douglas Sharper. 04. All right. 12304. Those seeing the Patriots go to another Super Bowl land, hopefully... Those seeing the Patriots go to another Super Bowl land, hopefully wind is obviously on my mind. Those seeing the Patriots go to another Super Bowl land, hopefully win, hopefully wind. Help me out here. Keep an eye on the dates on those books. The earlier book is part of the Prime content. The later one is DLC 1. Okay. So should I... Let me... Douglas Sharper. 97. The earlier book is part of the Prime content. Well, good. When it said Patriots and you guys are like sports, I'm not much of a sports fan, so Patriots, I'm happy to skip that for now. 11, 14, 97. You sure you want me to read a whole book to you? Looks like they've agreed to let me take control of Teledan. Time to start a journal officially. 11:17. Maybe not Dama popped in. Maybe not. Kadama popped in going on about his inspections in his usual arrogant manner. What a joke. 11:24:97. Now it's Watson's turn. Acted as though he was chatting, but I could tell he was looking all over, checking on my progress, or maybe making sure I can be trusted. I'll just get used to it. 11:25:97. Time to move forward. DRC isn't going to change anytime soon. 12:15:97. Merry Christmas. Going up for a few months. Can't take this red tape anymore. 29:98. Yay for Broncos. Why do we have a sports fan? I'm an artist. I'm not a... Okay, anyway. Yay for Broncos. Patriots should have been there. Stupid Steelers. Really? Okay, maybe Teledon will help me forget all this. 12:15:98. Looks like I'm... Oh, 1:29:98. Okay, so that's the new year. Okay, 2:15:98. Looks like I'm going to need Watson after all. I found all kinds of journals and notes upstairs that I'm going to need translated. I think Watson's going to let one of his assistants help me out, Sam. So my dog Sam helped. 3:1:98. Sam is not the fastest translator I've ever seen. I don't think he's ever even started Kadama. Came by again today. 3:3:98. Spotted something today. Creature of some kind. Forget the history of this place. For now, I've got to see that thing again. 3:7:98. Saw her again. Wow, what a beauty. 3:99. Now, according to all the drawings, the thing's ugly, 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 ugly. I'm just saying, ugly. Ugly as a skunk's butt, okay? 3:9:98. She's very sensitive to sound. Startles like an antelope. I'm estimating she's a good 40 feet. Killer whale type, hard shell, though. 3:18:98. No sign of her in this area, at least. Sam said he's going to have some time next week at this rate. 3:25:98. She showed up again. I saw her eating. She likes the flappers. Feeds on them, pretty quick and agile for her size. Surprised me. Of course, those flappers aren't real bright. Those who weren't eaten went right back to the spot and waited for her to show up again. Looks like this place was written in 8990 for a Dunny Lord. Guild of Caterers. 250th birthday present. If I'm ever 250, someone better give me something better than this place. Fair enough. 4:5:98. Sam is busy again. Did get me some more translations, though. Seems like the mushrooms were used for some kind of delicacy. A delicacy, huh? To be honest, I'm not sure Sam got that one right. Doesn't make a lot of sense, not with what I'm seeing. 4:7:98. Watson told me Sam is too busy to help me. I'm going to have to learn this language myself or find someone who can actually help me. 4:8:98. Watched her for a while today. Definitely feeds on the flappers close to shore. Also feeds on mushrooms. And then does a jiggly dance and runs away. 4:15:98. Does she ever feed on mushrooms? Watched her completely destroy one today. Brought the whole thing down and fed for some time until scared off by something. 4:17:98. Mushroom is gone. Probably sank. Kadama came by again today, and I was glad the girl wasn't around. Last thing I needed. 5:14:98. -1. Oh, man. You guys, I don't know how well this looks on your end, but to me it does look slightly pixelated enough to be, and maybe not pixelated. I would say anti-aliased or aliased. That's kind of what's coming down on me here. That's where I'm struggling. So the flappers like the spores. The creature likes the flappers. She's scared. Number 1, the flappers like the spores. 2, the creature likes the flappers. 3, she's scared to death of loud sounds. If I get this equipment running, she's gone. Heading up in a week. Going to try and get this gate down before I go. See if she'll come in while I'm gone. 8:12:98. 3 mushrooms were down. Seems all of them were a particular kind. She was in the lagoon. I think I could have taken her out, but not yet. DRC would have a fit, probably kick me out or something. She's definitely an air breather. Could hear her today, sleeping on the surface. Kadama followed her. Kadama. I'm gonna run with Kadama for now. Kadama followed me here and scared the heck out of her. She woke and shot out of here fast. Kadama never saw her. Apparently some new guy is learning Dunny and wants to work with me. We'll see. 82898. A new comment comes in from Sean. He says, handwriting fonts are not great for readability anyway, and combined with 2004 resolution makes it rough. Better than some of the journals in Riven, but not by much. I agree with you. Let's see. 82898. But the thing is, as I'm recording this right now, there are 2 people in the chat room, possibly 3 in the room right now, that are watching me just falter over these things. That is how what's the word I'm looking for? That is how dedicated these people are, and that's why I continue playing this game. That is why I am the King of Riven, because King of MYST, not just Riven. I rock Riven, but King of MYST because of these people. So I rest my case. Let's see, 82898. There are quite a few people, new people coming down. A group from some game company was recently here, and there was quite a stir. I met a few of them. Nice guys. 91598. Haven't seen her in a full month. I'm going to start working on the equipment here. Can't wait forever, and the DRC is getting on me as though they owned the place. I like how dark that is. That's much more readable. 10198. The tower is almost working. Needs some tools from the surface. No sign of Shroomy. Met the new guy, Nick. Nice guy. This guy might be real good. Smart guy, picking up Dunny fast. He's going to keep at it. But I gave him some material to study in the meantime. 11598. Quick trip up and back down. Tower's working. Nick dropped off some translation, and it all matches the old stuff. He's working on new material now. Tower is powered and more projects. 111498. These buckets are a mess. So's the elevator. I have found some kind of pump mechanism to get that water out. I think all of it will have to wait. I'm headed back for the holidays and end of season. Tickets to Monday night game against Miami Patriots. Against Miami Patriots still. Why would the guys write any kind of do the people who play this game, do you think that they like sports that much that it needs to be written into the lore of the game? Really? Hang on, magic button. Really? I'm just saying that seems a little over. Tony, Sean, you guys, sports guys, are you? I'll shut up if you are. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. Gamers are kind of thinking about gaming stuff. Sports guys, Patriots, Miami Patriots, Broncos, all that sort. Really? I don't. Okay. Anyway, tickets to Monday night game against Miami Patriots still in the playoff hunt, and 1,799. Patriots out. Nick is more than I could have hoped for. Seemed up for keeping the translation out of DRC's hands. Has had some bad experiences with Kadama and Engberg, and in my camp now. Perfect. Apparently, Hanasis only owned the H for 10 years. At his death, Teledan has left to the Guild of Caterers, who installed the equipment that I'm working. Caterers? Is it really caterers? Like food caterers? Who installed the equipment that I'm working on today. Some of the translation has actually been rather helpful. I think I can get the pump working. Was never meant for water, but I think it would pump out the water. Nick says there's quite a bit of a guild captain. Quite a bit about a guild captain, Eventies, who ran the Age for quite a few years and directed the industrialization of the place. Did quite a job, apparently, although Nick is still reading. Let's see. Tony says, not much into sports, especially right now. Thank you, sir. And Sean agrees with him. See, I rest my case. I I rest my case. Okay, and that's why you guys are legacy historians. Signs of Shroomy, but I haven't seen her for a long time, and I'm not going to stop working on the equipment now. Apparently no mention of her in the stuff Nick is reading. Let's see, 2499. Pump works, although I'm keeping the water there. Nice form of protection to the other side, at least until I discover what it was used for. That's Nick's job now. I have my ideas, though. I feel like I'm going through, what's the name of that hooked on phonics? I feel like I'm having to sound out my syllables here. So it seems as though Venti's installed the gate to keep Shroomy out of here. Didn't like her eating his shrooms. Good idea. 216.99. Venti's maybe wasn't so great after all, ruined the place, turned it into what we see now, explains the differences in early descriptions to the later ones. It seems the age was auctioned off, and that's all of the official records. Nick can share those with the DRC. I don't mind. All right, so I am going to cut into this just a little bit more and make this statement. I personally do not like, and I think that Sean talked about this in a previous comment, I personally don't like how they are putting URU in the MYST realm. I really appreciate the separation and the what's the word I'm looking for here? The mysteriousness, the mystery of all the MYST realms and all the MYST ages. I like how that's all separated, personally. This bringing it in and then throwing in making something as familiar as the Patriots and and other teams and the Steelers and all that sort of stuff, making that a part of this, that's where it spoils it for me, personally. I understand why these guys might have gone this route, because it does really open the door for them to actually use real-world stuff now in the stuff that they were building into the experience for a multiplayer side. But in this situation, it just doesn't feel right. Tony Allen says, this is one of my reasons I'm not fond of URU. It's based on modern time, and the fans have too much presence in it. See? I highly prefer the steampunk past and the pure solo experience. I agree. Well said. Well said. Because I said it first. I'm just saying, it's affirmed. You've affirmed it for me. And in any case, we obviously have a little bit more to read on this. I'm going to read a bit more of this, and then we need to wrap up this episode. I do think we're going to record another episode tonight before the night is out, though. So for my folks who are watching via the live stream. But let's finish up our little reading time here. So, here we go. 2899 showed Nick some of the manuscripts I've kept hidden. I'm not sure I can trust him. No, I'm quite sure I can trust him. He's given the official report to Watson and the others and is willing to do these extra translations on the side. Good man. 3199 Watson, Kadama, and Sutherland came by today. It was prearranged so that they didn't see anything they didn't need to. They seem satisfied with the work I'm doing, although the fact they continue to check on me still drives me mad. They say they want the age ready for visitors relatively soon. I didn't realize that anyone and everyone would be allowed access to the place, but why not? I suppose I'll still have my areas. Let's see here. Sean says, it's definitely awkward. I don't mind it being in the real world too much, but using that to retcon? I'm sorry if I misread that. Using that to the previous games is not good. Especially with how much they rely on Yisha magic in this story. Fair enough. It does kind of kill the surrealness that the series is founded on, though. I agree. Because there is that feeling of mystery that's really simple. And it is, why am I here? What brought me here? And why am I doing all this stuff for Atris? Why? And the fact that that was left a mystery for 4 whole games was great. And the fact that they suddenly make it an answer in 5 whole games, no 4 whole games. Technically, we're not even on 5 yet. The fact that they bring that to light honestly spoils it. It's like a magic trick. When you do a magic trick, if you know how the magic trick is done, it spoils it. And that's kind of what's going on here just a little bit for me. Not that this is a very cool idea, but I would have personally have taken a different direction with it, personally. 3499, big argument today with Watson, upset. I didn't share with him all that Nick had translated or miscommunicated, although I'm happy Nick has kept his mouth closed regarding the other. Regardless, I can't take their nitpicking. I'm heading to the surface for a long trip. Returning to Africa again with the fellows. Don't know when I'll be back here. Nick knows to keep things quiet. I've set things up for Shroomy to return, and I have plans to bring down some new items. Look forward to returning a long time from now. All right, so now we're at 2:15/2000. Back to Teledon again. The surface trip triggered some ideas for here that I think I'll be exploring. Some talks with Engberg might be in order soon. Nick has gotten a load of translation done. I'm going to try and summarize as best I can if I can remember everything. This place was owned by a fellow named Menesmo. The man apparently got the place cheap somewhere. He started the harvesting of spores again. It seems the age had corrected itself over time. Bread apparently they were making. The same delicacy Dunny had raved about before. Made a decent amount of money. However, he was doing lots of stuff in the dark. Slave trading. I'm sure Watson would have a fit if he knew this. His precious Dunny, where they were going, we can't find out. But it explains the cages and the whole backside of this place, really, hiding from maintainers, I suppose. We found some more mention of Shroomy as well. Menesmo saw her pretty frequently. They even found her nest. I'm heading out tomorrow to see. As far as Shroomy herself, she has been here, but not where... As far as Shroomy herself, she's been here, but not where... here when I arrived. Shrooms. Oh, man. Sorry, guys. I am so sorry. I do not know why you've continued to watch this game play for as long as you have. And no, I'm not going to try and edit this out because this is going to be ridiculous to edit. So you're just going to have to put up with it if you're watching this in the post video. I'm sorry. As far as Shroomy herself, she has been here, but not where I had when I had arrived. Shrooms have managed to disappear, and she broke a walkway in the backside. I have to fix that now. 217. The nest remains, yes, but she's obviously not been here for a long time. This place is much bigger than I thought. Learned that today. 3/3/2000. The DRC is getting pretty serious about letting people down here. They've moved to the island. Interesting how the island is capitalized, and are trying to get portions of the city open for visitors, moving headquarters to a building there as well. I suppose I'm going to have to get serious about it as well. They're going to make me if I don't. So back to the equipment. 4/15/2000. Cars are giving me all kinds of trouble. Shoot me now. Just shoot me now. This is ridiculous. Cars are giving me all kinds of trouble. Is this ridiculous elevator? Now I know what I was supposed to read. And the thing is, I read this guy's journal the other day, and I actually really enjoyed reading it because I felt that he wrote in a way that I spoke. So I really enjoyed reading it, and I really didn't have any issue reading it. This is ridiculous. Cyan paid a big price with the failure of URU. They almost had to shut the door permanently on their indie game company that had previous huge success with MYST and Riven. Cyan barely survived URU. Can you at least make the text a little better? I mean, obviously we're playing a game that's 20-plus years old, which is ridiculous to say. It makes me feel old. But yeah. Cars are giving me all kinds of trouble. So is this ridiculous elevator? And I don't know why. I'm making a quick trip to the surface. Parts. Back with parts, Nick has found out that the slaves were going to a place called Rebek. Haven't heard of it myself. I'm going to ask Watson tomorrow. Watson has heard of it. Says they've... when is this lore going to be done with? Been there. Asked how I knew, and I realized it was a mistake to ask about it. Told him Nick told me, and fortunately Nick told me later he had been doing some official translation for the age. Lucky me. Be more careful. Found a new book today. A very special book. Cars are working. Why they need to work, I don't know, but apparently the DRC wants this place restored to its original condition, so cars are working. Elevators work finally. Nick tells me this Rebek age was amazing, but he was pulled off of it. Games with the slaves from here were played there. Hunting game of sorts. I'm not for hunting people, but the game does sound fun. Doubt Watson will want to approve that age too fast. Another comment here. I wonder if improving the readability of this is something they've done online. The fans are making some changes there. I know they're refreshing some of the texture and work texture work elsewhere. Cool. So that's from Sean, by the way, in our live stream. Let's see. DRC is planning to open this place up in 2002. They, of course, haven't bothered to tell me that, but regardless, it's true. Working on getting some lights going in here. I have a feeling inspections will be increasing. Here's my question. And this continues to add to the whole statement that Tony, Sean, and I are having here. They want people here? I mean, yes, I guess that they have opened Dunny to allow everyone in. And they've... See, I really hate that this is annoying me this much, but I think that I'm falling in the same feeling that Tony is weighing so heavily on. And that's that by making this multi MMO, make this, mass multiplayer, they're trying to welcome people into the realm by trying to explain why there are so many people in the realm, and so they're wrapping that into the lore, thus making it more messy. Yeah. No, I mean, this is... how do you put this? This is like reading your favorite comic or watching your favorite superhero movie, and then you get to see that character recreated in modern time in 2023, like with all these new Disney live-action remakes, and they turn... Please excuse me for those of you who actually appreciate this. They decide to turn The Little Mermaid into a different diversity for the sake of being diverse. Spoils it. For me, anyway. Personally. The character was already chosen in this mold, and then you go and you twist and contort to make sure that you're being diverse and welcoming everybody in, and the end result is you choke the life out of it. The loose they felt called to the desert is a tough premise to build on because there really is no reason for it. There you go. Sean says it. I'm trying to get through this lore, but yeah, I'm sorry. I know, I'm doing a terrible... I hope you're enjoying this video. By the way, yes, this is... Watson informed me of the plans today. 2002 is the target. Thanks. 8/12/2000. Nick stopped by, and we've got a little more information. Looks like there's some kind of weapon in our hands. At least it could be used as a weapon after the lights. 8/15/2000, inspection planned for next month. 9/12/2000, lights are functioning. Cars, doors, elevators, not sure what else they'll want, but I'm sure they'll come up with something. 9/15/2000, well, stupid me, I have an entire list of items that need to be accomplished for this place to be safe. OSHA, good luck with that. I won't be taking any more ages after this one. Maybe a city location? I can't take this. 9/17/2000. Shroomy is back. Watched her all day. Out of the blue, I think she's starting to like me. This could be good. I'll give up working for a short while. 9/12/2000. She's nervous, but coming back daily. Keep the gate down. 9/21/2000. She's trapped. Got the gate up with her inside eating flappers. Set her off. Pretty obvious she can be a nasty girl if she wants. But still, I'll have a shot. And I need to do it before Kadama shows up. 9/22/2000. Got her. Time for a surface trip with the important parts. I'll sink the rest. 10/30/2000. Wooden walkways are fixed. Rails are up. Among other things on the list of DRC requests. If this place isn't safe, I don't know what is. Inspection tomorrow. Nick has dropped off some more translation. Seems as though a major inspection into the illegal activities was going on immediately before the fall. Doesn't look like they found anything. 11/1/2000. Inspection went fine. I guess this place is safe now. I'm heading back to the surface for more tools, football, and the holidays. 2/1/2001. Another missed playoffs. Well. Things are stressful here. 1 year to go for initial visitors, and it's beginning to show. However, Sutherland dropped by today. Nice woman. We had a nice talk. Let's see what else we got here. Sean Hammond says, I've never kept a journal, but this is how people is this how people typically do it? 1 or 2 sentences every few days? Honestly, I've tried keeping a journal, and I find myself writing an awful lot about a single day. So I honestly don't know. For me, myself personally, I thought I would try to do this, to only do a journal every couple days. You know, a journal listing here and there with just like short little snippets of the day. And I ended up writing a 2-page book on it. I don't know. Tony Allen says, gotta go. See you later. Tony, thank you so much for watching and hanging out. Let's see. 2/5/2001. I'm helping out in the city now. Not much work to do on Teledan. Clean up here and there. Maintain. I'm hoping for a certain location in the city. Maybe my helping will get me some leverage with Watson. I'm enjoying the time with Sutherland anyway. 3/3/2001. More city work. Not much happening here. 4/7/2001. Nick managed to get me an extra Teledan book today. Good man. 5/12/2001. Shroomy is back. Obviously not the same one, but we've got a new girl here. Amazing. I'm curious to know how many there are now. I think I'm going to try and schedule another trip in the next couple of months. 5/23/2001. The trip was a success. Amazing. There's quite a few of these creatures all over. Perhaps a seasonal thing. Waters where I had been before. I had found a pod of creatures and a bigger one. I'm not sure, but these seem to be young ones. The larger creature was obviously stunning. Absolutely stunning. I've never seen anything like it in all my days of hunting. I was actually a little frightened. This thing could have swallowed my boat whole. To take even a small portion home would be, I'm going to have to think this one through. 6/1/2001. Back to work here. I'm installing a gun of some kind down on the docks. Is Dunny mining instrument, I believe. Regardless of DRC, of all people want it set up. Strange. 6/30/2001. Gun is up, not working, but up. Laxman will have to get it working, or at least give it a shot. Not familiar with this kind of dunny technology. 7/5/2001. More city work and less Teledan work. Did clean up the cages and the larger mushroom. Took out some crates and moved them upstairs. I think another surface trip is in order. Marie wants to go up as well. 10/12/2001. A little longer than I had expected for obvious reasons. Horrible tragedy. I'm happy to have Dunny. Distraction of sorts. 10/14/2001. I brought down a fish tank, at least the first part. Want to see if I can learn more about these flappers. I can get some young ones and some water from the lake. We'll see. 10/21/2001. The stress level is rising rapidly. Only a few months out, and they're planning on bringing down some visitors. They're cleaning up. And I hate just seeing a whole nother page of... a neighborhood for a group of new people. Interesting. 11/12/2001. Victor found some kind of communication device this week. Who's Victor? A key, they're calling it. Very interesting device, I have to admit. Victor does seem to know his stuff. At least talked to Engberg about building building in the city that I'd like to have. We'll see. 11/3/2001. Victor can't get to the gun for a long time. In fact, DRC wants the whole thing taken out now. Fine by me. 11/5/2001. Found another new book today. Perhaps I have my city location now. Great view as well. I'm moving some things there a little more out of the way. Glad I bought the more expensive fish tank now. 11/22/2001. Received a report from the surface. Patriots aren't doing well, and I don't think I'm going home this holiday to help here. Teledan seems stable, but Kadama has asked me to look at a different age and help them out. Sounds like an interesting place. Ananye or something? Why not? Anyway? I really can't tell what that word is. Anyonye or something. Why not? 12/12/2001. Strange place needs a lot of work, but it's been good. I think I'm heading up to the surface. Watson has recommended we go up. Marie is joining me again. 2/10/2002. I wasn't supposed to be gone this long, but who would have thought the Patriots would win the Super Bowl? I don't think Watson is very pleased. Get this over with and just shoot me now. Pleased, but not too bad. Visitors are down, and I wasn't here to see them. 2/16/2002. The DRC wants me to go through Teledon again, although I'm not sure why. This place has been cleaned up for months, typical of them. I should know better by now. 2/17/2002. The shroomy creature seems pretty happy here. Runs when the machinery comes on, but usually returns. I usually leave the gate down. 2/23/2002. Key are working great. Pretty amazing devices. Haven't met any new visitors. Watson says he doesn't want me to. Typical bureaucratic nonsense. 3/1/2002. They are ready to open up the island. I have to admit I'm pretty excited about watching these people visit. I'd love for them to come to Teledan, but the DRC insists it's not ready. Not sure what they want. 3/20/2002. The new group of visitors are coming. The DRC is really hyping this one. Authorized explorers. 3/27/2002. Enjoyed talking to Robin and Rand again. Nice guys. Hadn't seen them in a long time. The new authorized explorers seem to be enjoying themselves. Fun. 4/5/2002. Funny DRC posts that registration efforts will be giving up top priority this restoration efforts will be given top priority this month. More meetings and more inspections when the age has been ready for months. If it makes, do not be long. Do not be. I did acknowledge that I found a book. Wasn't expecting that. On an even funnier note, all meetings are being held. And do you realize I have ADHD? I'm just. On an even funnier note. Oh, good. Something funny finally. All meetings are being held in the Tokota now. I couldn't have asked for much more. That's funny. 4/20/2002. So they made that public. Shroomy was in here, and I had to make some reason to postpone the trip if they had seen the equipment and such. In fact, it's time to get rid of some of this. If the DRC had come here today, it could have been bad. 4/25/2002. Phase 5 approval. What's that even mean? Who knows? 5/12/2002. Simpson told me about a pretty strange stone, so I tried it out. I want it myself. I think I'll keep it here. Don't really care what the DRC thinks of that either. 5/17/2002. Stone is gone. Vanished right out of my office. Where's Simpson? 5/20/2002. Got the stone back again. Simpson claims it was back where he found it. Regardless, this time I'm keeping it in a more secure location. 5/25/2002. Now phase 5 approval. Has been so angry this past month. I've been ready to throw in the towel and head back. Now phase 5 approval. I've been so angry this past month. I've been ready to throw in the towel and head back. It's utterly ridiculous what they're doing. The safety requirements they're pulling out. Somebody had better do something before we have an all-out government down here. Although these threads on the forums may have something. The DRC in secret is suspecting Zondi. This could get fun. So many names. So much confusion. I am so oh my land, this lore, I just, oh my word. Okay, Stone is gone again. How? 530 2002 last time with the stone. I'm trying a more secure location. 6-3 2002 gone again. 6-7 2002. I have the stone one more time. Simpson says he can't take it again. So I'm trying one more thing. Gut feeling about these creatures. 6-18 2002. Watching people here has been fun. Maybe it was all been worth it. 6-20 2002. Stone hasn't gone anywhere this time. I think they're afraid of the hanging rocks. Interesting. 7-11 2002. Surprise. Rebec has shelved. Rebec was shelved. I saw this 1 month ago. 7/23 2002. This is wild. They are flipping out over there with these Zandi breaches. Hilarious. I love it. Of course, they haven't mentioned a thing to me yet. I'm sure they don't plan on it. 8/26 2002. Big meeting this weekend for the DRC. They don't know what to do about Zandi, and it's driving them nuts. They think it's only going to get worse. I hope so. 9/3 2002. Kadama wants to be on Surface Games now. Who would have thought? But I'll take his money. On a more adventurous note, Nick got us into Rebec today. Amazing. I'd love to spend some time there, but we had to hurry. He tells me there is a new age as well with creatures. I'd love to get there, but I doubt it will happen. The DRC is sick with their stomach with his Zandi stuff. I'm on his side, but I hope this just doesn't make things worse. 9/7 2002. Zandi's getting them on his side. I wish I could describe Kadama. Now, I love it. I did see his sign on the surface. No one ever seemed to notice it, though. I guess he's making them. Ha. 9/14 2002. Marie has lost it. A t-shirt? I agree with Kadama on that one. A t-shirt? What am I reading? What am I reading? 10/14 2002. Kadama is taking money from me, and it's driving me crazy. If I wasn't watching his veins burst in those meetings, I'd be much more angry. It's worth it, though. 11/14 2002. Well, Zandi is unstoppable now. He's going to bring people down, and they can't stop him. It is funny, but it's also more work. I want this to work for everyone, so I'm helping out more where I can. I'm still hoping for leverage on that structure I've been wanting for a few years now anyway. 11/18 2002. The Zandi stuff is great. I do think the DRC is going to be ready for them, but still more power to him. Amazing. No one has officially talked to me yet from the DRC. I've been reading for an hour and 22 minutes. No, we've been playing the game, but an hour and 20... I keep thinking that the next page is going to be the last page. It's just not... Okay. We can... Everyone's done watching this video. No one... I'm not... Even my channel members have got to be gone at this point. Sir, come on. What is this nonsense? 12/1 2002. Looks like URU is it now, thanks to Zandi again. So finally the first word of URU has been mentioned. 12/24. Christmas Eve in Teledon. If I imagine hard enough, the spores look like a Northeast Christmas. Not really. I think I'm heading back for the playoffs and New Year. January 5th, 2003. We've just read through 3 years of lore. I swear I'm going to make this to the end. I'm going to read this to the end. Everyone else has stopped watching this. Sean is still here. I don't know why Sean is still here. What is Sean saying here? One of the trickiest things about blind playing URU, there are so many things that exist solely for lore building, but there's no way to tell what's important and what isn't, so you end up waddling through all of it until your brain melts. Are you reading my mind right now? Okay. I swear I'm going to make it through this. Hey, right now, Like button, subscribe. You can't even see it there. Here. There. Do it. Down right now. Right now. On the vid. Please. Save me. Save me now. Okay?
No playoffs, but still a good new year. This should be a fun year for Dunny.
Also, brought down some more fish tank pieces this trip. I think it's about ready if I get a chance to work on it. It's taken him 2 years to get this fish tank thing figured out. Should be interesting to watch Zandy and the DRC as well. I'll be anxious to see who gets the power here. Now 12-2-1, 2003. Looks like they're trying to get the upper hand, explain the Zandy story, and be upfront about it. Watson had to convince some of his members of that one, believe me, but probably smart. 3/15/2003, ages are being approved, visitors are coming down, I'm losing time to write journals. 4/2, just stop writing the journal. Just be done writing the journal. No more journ. The journ done. 4/2/2003, closing opening. I don't understand the idea, but the DRC is definitely trying to get ready for the new arrivals. Another large group just came down, and it seems as though things are going fairly smooth. 5/4/2003, the day before my birthday. I've heard them talking recently about Sean, I think we just need to title this video Tim Melts. Something of... Oh! Oh... They're beginning initial restoration, but I've got to find a way on that. Nick says the place is amazing. He's read some histories, and the stories go on and way back. I'm going to talk to Watson now. 5/20/2003. There are rumors of a Dunny survivor going around here. The DRC is keeping it to low key, but it seems pretty reliable. You spelled key wrong. That is K-I. Okay? It's not key, it's K-I, as you've said in the rest of this game. But it seems pretty reliable. Obviously, I'll be the last to hear, but I've got to find a way to meet him as soon as possible. 6/25/2003. Funny. Seems you say a lot of funny stuff, but I have not found anything that you've had to say funny at all. Funny seems like a lot less people are in the city nowadays. DRC is talking quite a bit about visitors' access to ages that they have not approved. They are a little irritated, to say the least, and trying to figure out a way that they can control it. I don't think they can. Interesting. Finally got the gun up and working. Laxspan is getting better every day. The guy is a genius because he doesn't read your books. Watson stopped by as well to see it working, although he seemed more concerned with the cleaning up of the scrap than the gun itself. Typical DRC. 7/18/2003, out of the blue. Sonia Michaels, another name that I'm supposed to know for some reason, of someplace and somewhere that I'm going to forget forever, and everyone's going to tell me, oh, didn't you remember reading that on page 261 of the lore book on that one day? Old friend from the surface, working for some paper up in Maine, says she's coming down for a long period, wants to write. On a more typical note, Watson came by a few days ago asking me to name the wildfire here. They aren't finding the names of the Dunny for a lot of the animals. I don't think he really appreciated shroomy and flappers. Anyway, I named the birds here buggaroos, buggaroos. I'm losing my mind. Buggaroos. I think part of that is dunny for big. That's what Nick said, at least. Big bug. Wonder how they'll like it. 9/22/2003. Sean Hammond says, certainly no Dorka. We came up with a good name, didn't we, Sean? We came up with a good name, Dorkas, because they were dorky. This guy and my brain do think an awful lot alike. I would name something Biggaroos. I would totally name something Biggaroos. Totally. Just returned from a short surface trip. Went to last week's Patriots game. Oh, my land, please. You know, we're almost 2 hours in. 2 hours in on one I can't edit this into a second episode. It's all lore. It's... Just returned from a short surface trip. Went to last week's Patriot game in Philadelphia. Excellent game. What they needed after that miserable performance in first week. Another win yesterday. Travis managed... Who's Travis? Managed to meet me in Philadelphia and brought little Travis down with him. Oh, he's got a little kid in Travis too. That's great. It was good to see them both. Now, Sonia seems to like it down here. In fact, it looks as though she'll be staying for a while longer than she had thought, and maybe working for the DRC in a similar role as Simpson. Fine with me. Another inside scoop never hurts. I'm going to try and get the head down here. DRC has apparently made a long-term plan to overload a new section of the city, and there's a spot I'd love to have as my own. Time to start being nice again and see if I can get it. 10/29/2003. It looks like this is actually going to happen. Major preparations are underway to open the place up. The arguments for not doing it have been pushed under for now, and it's going to happen. When the hordes come, I've got to get out and meet them, talk to them. It's an opportunity to establish myself I won't have later. The pub is looking good. Very good. DRC has no idea the books were ever there. Good work, Nick. And it looks as though they're going to let me have it. I'd love to turn into something to show off my favorite trophies. Wouldn't be bad to open so much pages of lore. Open it up for others as well. Have to think about that more. Sean says, most of the lore is mirroring what is going on inside Cyan at the time. The opening up they're talking about is the launch of the beta, when the players will start coming in. Are you serious? It's so meta. It's bad. Oh. Can't get to a game right now, and it's killing me. Too much going on down here, but I'll be there for the playoffs. Talked to Travis today, and we're going wherever it is. Although at this point, I'm planning on Boston. 10/30/2003. It's official. The pub in Gentary is mine. Time to celebrate. Time to prove Kadama wrong. 11/24/2003. People are coming down from all over, and I have to say, they are good people, smart people, see right through the DRC and their games. At least most of them do. Definitely will be sides at some point. A few of the visitors in particular have impressed me. Destiny, Tweak, Lucas, and others need to start writing down names. Don't want to forget them. So, at the rate that I'm going here, in the next 5 years, I'm going to find a page in this book, and it's going to say, and then Tim Lee from Legacy Studios showed up. Because that's how long this is taking. Ingberg has been on lately, because he's been reading your books, obviously. I've heard it from many of the visitors and seen it myself as well. Pressure must be getting to him. Little does he know, it's only making the DRC look worse. Patriots win again, no surprise anymore. Bad time to be stuck down here, but these are critical times. Can't go to the surface now. This could be going very well. Spoke with Brian Fiosia and Dishkin Diatari. Strange name tonight. I could see them as eventual leaders that I'm supposed to remember, for Pete's sake. Engberg is whining again because he's been reading your books. Not good. They've called a meeting. This better not mean the pub is gone. 11/26/2003. Excellent talk with Brian tonight. Good man. 11/28/2003. What is it with this Phil character? Phil? Another one? Phil? The man is disturbing yet intriguing. I was able to talk to him last night for a while in Chemo? He's probably just crazy, but if they will listen... I am not recording another episode tonight, just to let you know. He's probably just crazy, but if they will listen to him, he could be very useful. More people need to hear him. He's agreed to meet with me again. This could be just what I needed. 11/1. You need to find a woman. 12/1/2003. Sounds like many have been... Sounds like it may have been one of the best games all year. It may have been a choice, but to make a surface trip for the Jaguar game in my birthday. I have to see how things are progressing down here. DRC is obviously aware of Phil, as they should be. I have to say I'm happy to have the distraction. I haven't heard anything about Edinburgh's call for a meeting recently. Good timing. 12/8/2003. Why do people watch my videos anymore? Phil, what perfect timing. The things have showed me this week. The things he showed me this weekend are beyond anything I could have expected. I may have bought into the DRC propaganda myself. Not again. The DRC knows so little of the power of Dunny. It's almost funny. Yisha is the key. With her, there is strength. It's either Yisha or the DRC. That needs to be the message, and Phil will help me in speaking it. They will listen to him. Finally, something interesting in this whole thing. Sean says, Desante, Tweak, Lucas, Brian, Duskin, etc. are actual players. Really? Tweak, I know, is actually still heavily involved with the player-created content in the online version. Are you serious? Wow. I mean, wow. Okay. That's cool. There is a level of cool there. I won't lie. There is a level of cool there. Didn't think I would be able to forget about what was happening down here, but sitting in the snow, watching Poulet run that interception back, this team is as good as I've seen them. I can't wait for the playoffs. Some guy is writing about real sports as lore in a game. That is why this game failed. That is why this game failed. Being back on the surface cemented my decision. I'll be coming back for Christmas. In the meantime, I think I'm going to cut down a tree on my Relto and decorate it for the office here. Need to find Phil today. Haven't met with him in a while, and that's never good, even if the game was worth it. 12/15/2003. They've gone so far this time. The nerve of these people. They've gone too far this time. The nerve of these people. The war has started. They cannot simply take Phil away with no reason and not expect consequences. 12/19/2003. I have given them consequences, and now it seems they will give me a taste of my own medicine. Kadama seems to have started the ball rolling. I fully expected this sort of reaction. I just hope I have enough people on my side when I need them. 12/28/2003. What a holiday. Though things down here are a complete mess, at least the surface is going well. Patriots won again. Was able to spend time with Megan, Sean, and Brian. Took him to the game, although down here it seems as though my credibility and respect has taken a downturn. Phil has apparently been killed. Or at least that's what the DRC is saying. I'm not sure whether to believe them or not, but the evidence is not good. I've seen the pile myself. Watson has left for the surface, too upset to stay. Laxman and Kadama are taking a role. The city has been closed again. I'm losing my fight for this whole mess. It's too much, and the people here seem to care little. It might not be worth it. Playoffs in 2 weeks. At least I have that to look forward to. None of us care. None of us care. None of us care. We don't care. Sean Hammond says that is why the game was ahead of its time. They built the metaverse before it was cool. Yes, they did. Not saying it's any cooler now than it was back then. That's why even Meta, Facebook, has run away from their metaverse. 12/31/2003. It has been quite a year, especially recently. I have to say I've never planned things to go this way, although looking back, it may be for the best. Watson has left somewhere. Laxman and Kadama seem to be running things, which for the moment is definitely good. At least they are moving somewhere. Though I may not always agree with them, I like their drive. I'm thinking about giving it a little more time and seeing if I can't get my pub back. I've been keeping quiet lately on purpose, letting things run their course. It may have become a little aggressive, and I don't think I was helping myself. I may have become a little aggressive, and I don't think I was helping myself. We'll see if I can't do things better this year. Still planning on heading up to the surface next week. Make the playoffs trip a little longer than just the weekend. Though this baby isn't quite full, it seems a good time to start a new journal. So this is it. My last entry. The last entry for this book, 6 years in the making. Hard to believe. Please don't put anything else in the book. Nothing else in the book. And Sean agrees with me, that's the last page. I never want to look at that book ever again. Oh! Get that little bit off of my mustache. Psalm. I couldn't play through that joke if I tried. Psalm 24:1. The earth is the Lord's, and the fullness thereof, the world and those who dwell therein. Even the people who created this game are the Lord's. And they worked incredibly hard. I would have taken a much different path, personally. If you made it to the end of this terrible video, I would be honored if you would leave a comment down below. We will celebrate this video that no one's going to watch by opening a fortune cookie from Panda Express, because I had Panda Express this evening. And we're going to see what my fortune is, shall we? And I want you to tell me in the comments, what is the funniest fortune you've ever gotten from a fortune cookie? I will not eat this, because that will just be loud and crunchy and obnoxious to you. What is the funniest fortune that you've ever gotten. You are not allowed to use the term in bed on your fortune cookie. And if you don't know what that is, don't even know that I said that. In saying that, if you don't remember a fortune that you thought was funny, then I want you to come up with a fake funny fortune and put it down below. So, as I read this, I want you to tell me what you think this says to me right now. What is my fortune that you think is on this paper? I look forward to reading it in an upcoming video. What is the fortune that is on this piece of paper? It says, your silent efforts are about to be rewarded. Considering that I just spent 2 hours reading a book of lore, it feels like 2 hours. There's nothing silent about any of this. My friends, keep it crispy for Stim 412. I don't know why you'd watch this video all the way through, but if you did, I deeply appreciate it. I don't understand you. People have lives. This is such a waste of time that you'll never ever get back. But the fact that you've stuck around this long, the fact that my legacy historians are still here, my land, you guys are incredible. I'll see you in the next video. Keep it crispy. First Tim 412. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.